Hello and welcome to Bob's Radio. My name is Rio Raymond and we're going to be doing a little bit of recap of 2024. How's it been with Bangalore and the rest of the world? For some it's been good, for some it's been okay, some it's been very bad, and there'll be many varied opinions about it, but let's see how the world has fared from Bangalore's eyes and in terms of Bangalore as well in 2024. In Jan of 2024, ISRO completed the mission around the Sun with the Aditya L1 successfully. Of course, it was launched in October 2023, but the mission successfully went around the Sun in 2024 Jan. Now, from space world, let's come down to the Earth. In March of 2024, there was a bombastic event which was about the Rameshwaram Cafe, and it caused a lot of buzz, and some say it was a PR stunt, but of course it wasn't anywhere close to it. In fact, some believed there were many conspiracy theories coming to a conclusion that there were hands of the ISIS involved. Now, the thought of the ISIS hands being involved, that's quite a sweating issue. From sweating, let's talk about the sweltering heat wave. We saw the second largest heat wave in Bangalore at 38.5 degrees. The largest since 2016, which was 39.2. It was quite the summer for us. And now with the passing of the summer, we also have the coming in of the monsoons, which brought in a lot of flooding issues across the city, causing discomfort not just to the citizens, but also to the BBMP in clearing up the flooded roads. And we always went into this tangent of how good Bangalore was back in the day. And talking about Bangalore back in the day, there was one place in Bangalore that shut its doors after 50 years of running successfully. An iconic theatre called Kaveri, which shut its doors after playing two final shows of movies of Maidan and Bade Miyan Chote Miyan. Now, from Bangalore, let's travel a little to the central of India. When I say central of India, the whole of India, let's say. And this was with regards to the exit polls that predicted a completely washed out win for BJP, but in fact was another way around. They did win, but not with the expectations they had, which caused a lot of hiccups in the financial sector. And once the general elections were over and with a healthy opposition in place, there was a good steadying up of the financial sector as well. Now, as far as the financial sector went on to being good, there was also something good that happened at this particular time, and that was India winning its T20 World Cup after 17 years of waiting. And this coming in with the former Virat Kohli coming into play at the right time, and also a thriller of a match, which had a lot of Indians on the streets just like the 2011 World Cup. While celebrations were all galore for cricket fans across the country, one particular fan of a specific movie star from Karnataka didn't have things go his way. After sending messages across to a rumored girlfriend of this particular star, there were allegations that this particular star and his members or his gang members murdered this particular man, and that went into a little bit of a controversy, him being jailed and now being out on bail as well. And from that big dog to another big dog that actually trended across the world, in fact bringing a lot of glory to Indian music, was Hanuman Kind's song Big Dogs, streaming across 400 million streams on Spotify, and became a sensation on TikTok and many other short video streaming platforms. And Hanuman Kind not just had the entire world look at us, but also the entire music world look at us to see a big potential in Indian music industry. From the music industry, let's go on to one of the biggest sporting events that happens across once in 4 years, the Olympics, marked by a lot of debauchery and LGBTQ pandering. But of course, a lot of records were broken and a lot of flack also was thrown at the organizers. But then we Indians just took to whatever was good, and that was Manu Bhaker and Neeraj Chopra winning medals in their regard. And they were celebrated across the country. And of course, post that celebration, there was one celebration that never seemed to be ending throughout this particular year, and that was the Ambani merchant wedding. Instagram was down. Well, everything on Instagram was just about them. Everything on social media was just about them. And there were stars flying in across the world, movie stars, musicians, rock stars, businessmen, name it. They were all at Jamnagar. Suddenly, Jamnagar became the place to be in India. While the internet is being jammed from Jamnagar, let's go on to talk about people who jam the internet on a regular basis. Mr. Beast, one of the most watched YouTubers, in fact the most successful YouTuber, was facing a bit of a flack for his close association with his friend Chris Tyson for some of the remarks that he had made or some of the activities that he was involved in. From flack on the internet to some people call this as a hack on the internet, or maybe in real sense, but became a hack on the internet to a lot of people, and that was Donald Trump's narrow escape, a bullet nicking his ears, and which went on to become the most iconic moment of 2024 and contributing to not just his presidential win, but also amplifying the entire weaknesses of the other opposition party members. And of course, Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, their close association with Donald Trump helped him go on to win the elections as well. From Donald Trump celebrating his victory to P. Diddy going undercovers, in fact for all the activities done undercovers, sex trafficking issues of P. Diddy, and also a lot of celebrities came into the forefront. Seems like this is a thing that happens every single year of one particular big name coming out for all their under the cover activities. Now, coming back to the world of music, Coldplay, who were yet to perform in Mumbai and a couple other places in 2025, left a lot of Bangaloreans cold feet, not only because they could not get tickets, but also because they refused to perform in Bangalore due to lack of venues. A thought I'll beg to differ on, but yet we got a lot of other artists performing in Bangalore in 2025. So Coldplay, you might as well go play wherever you feel like. While we're on the internet, we also have to pay heed to some of the memes that trend on the internet. And one of them was the chill guy, portraying a very laid back and chill character, also went on to be a meme coin. And from the chill guy to, I think this is someone I feel like, I don't know why did they even trend, or people just made them trend because of whatever nonsense that happens. But of course, the cringiest of things trend on the internet, and this is all about the huck to our girl.
Huck to and spit on that night.
I am mentioning about this because how ridiculous the internet is in terms of making a few people trend for something very random and something very obnoxious. All of it for just, when she was asked about what does she feel like doing or what one should be doing in a certain situation, she said,
"You gotta give him that huck to."
And she went on to become the most trending meme of 2024. In fact, she also had a coin called Huck coin or Hawk coin, and she was also accused of cheating because the coin went from 500 million to 60 million. A lot of things happened of how you spiral up to spiraling down in fame as well. And that brings us to the end of a recap of 2024, but not before we pay respect to some of the biggest and prolific names that have impacted billions of lives.